5-man smoke on each side, and Dyrachyo playing the Monkey King is going to be using that extra movement speed from the trickery to be able to place a sentry. So he's going to be blocking out the easy camp, making sure that Kunkka can't use that as much. Cute little play. Wanna be your friend. That's the name of his courier. That's very adorable.
2 PMA for me.
Everything's 2 PMA for you.
I would name it Dopey, my friend.
Get away from me.
If you're reading this, you're dead. He did spot that sentry block, though, so honestly, these sentry blocks are so hard to get off. I feel like it gets de-warded every time, but
yeah, nowadays everybody's well aware that the enemy wants to be able to do the sentry block, and I'm sure that Thunder Predator would love to be able to do the same.
Small
to
camp
stop the
circus,
Storm Spirit.
It's so broken.
Yeah.
It's insane how much extra golden XP it adds up over time. It's just so hard to contest.
Tofu, not going to go for the Nightmare, just goes for the Click War and does win it against Matthews. So 3 bounty runes. He's got to run away, though. He was winning the man fight, but he's got to be scared of Panda.
And this is a nice move, I think, with this aggro try.
Yeah?
They're dodging this Monkey Timber lane. At the same time, this Timber is going to potentially have a much better start in this 1-on-2 than I think this Monkey will in the tri lane versus 3 ranged heroes, and already Tofu getting laid into.
Ooh, Tofu might actually die here as Panda can get it off. Nope. Little bit more heal left, so.
No salve, though.
Yeah. That's not going to feel very good. Plus, they got a really good body block, so the creep equilibrium is already pretty far forward for Dyrachyo, so he's not happy whatsoever with this.
I mean, they can just spam deny this and pull the lane back.
Yeah.
This is a disaster for Gladiators, because they have no region to contest the 3 ranged heroes. Even if they did, I'm not sure it's possible. And Dyrachyo's going to be sitting at 0 CS here for a while, whereas Sacred, yeah, this lane's going to be hard with the early impetus, but he's going to get XP off this lane.
Yeah.
Which, you know, his game would have been pretty hard anyway if he was in the other scenario. So this is a nice lane setup here coming out of Thunder Awaken.
Very smart. Nice arrow. Matthew going to get some extra damage on Dyrachyo. Not enough for the kill, but good enough to force him to hide underneath his tower a little bit longer. And he brought himself some tangos. That's not good enough. Tofu's got a salve coming for him.
Even if they're full, how do they walk up here?
Yeah, seriously.
I think at some point Celery has to come down here and break it. It's a question of how much is he going to get done to skew this one-on-one, which this is a pretty nice 1v1 for Timber, to be honest.
Yeah.
If you ever get the 6 on par with this Mars, you have a lot of solo kill potential, just weaning it down with the whirling deaths.
Yeah, how far ahead? Oh, Dyrachyo with a nice little sidestep there to the right-hand side does mean he's going to take a lot more auto attacks,
nice
but dodging the arrow and the bit of trickery dodge there as well keeps him alive. I feel like he missteps there at all, and that's a guaranteed first blood.
I agree, and that pressure is going to force Celery to come down here maybe a little earlier than he wanted, but he's level 2.
And
there is a big creep.
Yeah, that's going to be really important. Oh, actually opts for the smaller Hellbear?
Interesting choice.
But why?
I don't know. Maybe he likes potatoes more than tomatoes.
Well, that's silly. Maybe he likes the Death Throw Rush.
Missed arrow.
Another missed arrow, yeah.
The thing is, the
Good work
lane's
with that.
just so far up.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say next level would be like, you take the small ones, you can pull this bigger to get it back. But
That actually would be really smart, yeah. Because the clap is what kills the creep wave so quickly. So if they were to pull, that would be super smart. But unfortunately,
I mean, Thunder can just farm the wave and then pull it and hold it anyway. But
yeah,
that's the thing about these tri lanes. If you have lane control, you can always get the equilibrium back. But this is a nice ice armor creep.
True.
This spell is still insanely broken.
Oh, okay. I think he actually did get the
got it
delivered, so that's good at least. They start re-blocking camps. Sentry actually does get killed, so Celery's going to be super happy with that outcome.
The one upside for Gladiators here is, again, you're not going to get this Mirana roam connection to mid on the Storm. The Storm is going to have, you know, a pretty chillin' time. Just getting to his level 6 without being pressured.
Yeah.
But that's also just a consequence of I don't think they could have done the lanes the other way and had that happen anyway. So it's kind of decent heads-up play in terms of, yeah, maybe this isn't the optimal game flow they wanted, but they did a nice job of adjusting and figuring something out that's going to apply pressure in a different way.
And taking a lot of damage from Celery and the fact that he was stacking up the hard camp. And Celery will start taking... Oh! They changed enchant, remember?
Yep.
That's why he took the potato over the tomato. That's what it was.
Well, that made me feel dumb, huh?
I thought you were an expert. Oh, Duracho! Whoa! What? Oh my god, the first round of Starstorm, he didn't actually land. He still gets the first blood. I can't believe he didn't have vision of him there. Tofu is going to be able to get the return kill, but in himself will also be dying here. The tornado will do a lot of damage to Picasso. They're actually going to slow him down with a tornado on top of things. Picasso is going to take a lot of damage from Celery. And he doesn't get the kill, but still being... Oh, no, 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 no. You had a Fairy Fire and 7 sick charges, dog. What happened?
Saving it for the next fight. I mean, sometimes it's worth, you don't have any resources, but...
Yeah, but I feel like that was a fight he would actually kill the Pugnut.
Potentially, yeah.
Well.
It's coming back, though. Coming back, and...
Better hope those stick charges net a really good fight for you.
I mean, this is just the power of Luna in these tri-lanes, too, with the Aura. Triple range tri-lane with Luna does not get much... A nice arrow, bottom.
Does land it, and Duracho is going to die again. I was checking in on our Mars, just because I was curious. He's actually top net worth.
He's TPing bottom. This is an early arena.
Yeah, the Observer Ward, it just died, but they dewarded it, but I think it did scout ace.
That's unfortunate. And this is not a scenario where Monkey can go against this Timber, I think, because the level disparity is way too large.
Yeah.
And even at this point, this is not the point in the lane where the Monkey is that favorable versus him anyway.
Well, Thunder Predator are already swapping it up, so the moment they saw the Mars down there. Arrow is going to be able to hit the Boom Storm Spear, and Panda's going to keep himself alive a little bit longer, but unfortunately there's the pullback, and there was the Harpy creep. Still, though, that chase results in Boom dying, and a very worthy trade, I would say, for Thunder Awaken. DD Kunkka, not going to land the Torrent. Tofu has a Nightmare coming up, too, so it's going to be okay in that regard.
Interesting rune battle. Definitely going the way of Thunder there, though. I think the Storm kill is well worth the trade.
Yeah.
This lane swap is also interesting because now Timber gets to play in this off lane, which is kind of where he wanted to be anyway, and it happened naturally since Ace went down here, but
his TP, it's on cooldown, I believe, and if they can get this kill, it's going to be really nice. The Arena actually cutting down some of the trees and also blocking out the Timber. Good kill. Boom actually comps the full combo of Kunkka, but he came here by himself. Just a DD rune and a sword against 4, so he's not really going to be able to do anything off of that combo.
Duracho top, though. Potentially going to pay the price?
Good stun. That's enough to get him out.
This game is rough. Just the levels alone. Being level 4 on this hero at this point is not the game plan that Gaimin wanted out of this last pick Enchantress to give him that good lane.
Yeah. They are going to take away the hard camp stack that was happening, but it does look like they may be giving up this off-lane tower. Maybe not quite. TP coming in. Duracio's here now. He's immediately going to jump on Pandamu while he's underneath, but he got the Diagro in time, so he doesn't take any more damage. Decrepify helps him out too. And the tower does die. Duracio says goodbye to that.
Not many games you see that being the first tower to go down.
Yes.
It's a very interesting situation. Especially when that's where your carry is farming and playing. Potentially opens up some moves for this mid Kunkka, but...
Good try, Celery, but unfortunately he was not the one to grab the haste rune. And the heal is doing a really good job of keeping him alive longer than really expected. Does he have anything to be able to hit? Oh my goodness, he's actually going to live through it all, and they're going to get both of the support kills. He can't leap away in time. Oh man, I mean, just level 1 Nature's Attendant sometimes just does so much.
A little bit you need every time, as long as you believe.
Talk about the little bit you need. Duracho got a chip vest.
That'll be nice.
I feel like when your game's really bad and you're not a natural neutral hitter, chip vest can be a lifesaver.
It's decent on this hero because this hero traditionally isn't going to build some super early regen item either.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. 4 HP regen. That's nice.
Yeah, that's like a free ring and a half. Looking for the X arrow mid.
Yep, he zips, but does not read the timing right. Matthew does manage to land the arrow, and that's going to be a really nice pickup immediately. Tips coming in, boom, tipping Dark Mago and saying, you know, like, do you really need that? You couldn't take
that pump fake there.
Yeah. You think that's what it is? You think it was a complimentary tip? I'm thinking he's saying, like, come on, bro, just like 1v1 me mid, like a normal. You don't have to play some like mid 4 position combo against me.
Maybe he's tipping him, you know, saying that's your freebie for the game. I like to play on hard.
Torn into arrow again off that TP, but with a bit of fountain regen and full HP, Boom is more than healthy enough to keep tanking this. Decrepify is going to help out Panda. Panda's so good at playing those defensive 5 position, all the healer types. Because actually sees Celery here in kind of an awkward spot. He's going to chase him down. Matthew is going to cut over, and they're going to ensure the kill.
Some extra gold going Pakaz's way. I'm sure he's not going to complain about that one.
No, I don't think so.
The biggest thing with this Luna, though, is generally when you trialing with this hero, you end up on lower levels just because you're inherently sharing more. And then the way back to that is the ancient stacks, but Gaimin have actually blocked it with sentries and done a decent job of slowing any of that potential down.
Yeah.
He's going to have to get it the hard way, which I guess is, you know, ask Celery to come by your way a couple more times. That'll do it.
Just farm some random enchantresses in the jungle. Duracio's having similar problems here, but he's going to be so much slower than this Luna.
Oh yeah, you don't have a glaive on that staff.
No, you don't. It doesn't bounce around. Ace is dead. Very, very dead. A 4-man rotation from Thunder Predator. Mid lane, hey, there it is. You said we don't see it anymore. There it is, the Dark Troll Summoner backdooring the mid-tier 1 tower. Disgusting.
They're able to clear it though, you know.
Yeah.
It's a couple little nerfs helping out. You also can't get it as early, right? There's a difference when that troll's hitting your tower at 11 minutes compared to 6 or 7.
Yeah, that's a good point. Just one more reason why the tri-lane maybe helped out Thunder Predator.
I think that tri-lane definitely went their way. But ultimately when that Enchantress comes down, it does make things a little quirky. It's hard to beat this hero in the tri-lane. Unless you can like, kill every one of his creeps or something. The Duraccio game definitely got slowed down a lot.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
That's going to give a decent window in his mid game, because I do think a lot of these later fights will come down to where this Luna and Monkey stack up against each other. This Mars and Storm can make up for a decent amount. Like, Boom can definitely take this game over with his BKB timing, but I think they prefer this Monkey can fight with him. Nice sleep.
Oh, Sacred thought the haste rune was secured, but Tofu gets there just in time, denying a haste rune from the Kunkka. That is a really, really nice play.
This is also a smoke that maybe it'll hit here, but
the smoke is gonna break on the hasted Bane.
No stuns in this party.
Makes it that much better. Look at sleep taunting them. Mid lane, Celery should get 100-0'd here, I assume. They could just get that swing in.
Look at Dark Mago, he's such a nice guy. And you can have that kill because I know you're joining the team for these fights. You'll pay it back later.
Yeah, he hasn't actually moved around a whole lot. As a result, Kunkka's level 11. So is Ace, I guess. We haven't actually talked too much about him. He's rushing a BKB, no Blink Dagger.
BKBs are definitely powerful. For the same reason it's good on Storm, it's good on all their cores this game in terms of there's not a lot of interaction until Luna gets the DPS item.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's going to limit their playmaking potential a decent amount. They're just going to play for this late game timing, I guess. It's decent here, but I'm not sure I'm the biggest fan. They're going to have to make it pay off in a big way.
I feel like more I've gotten to know you as an analyst, I feel like you're never down with the reactionary approach. You know?
Well,
Whenever I see you talking about a team, it's like, okay, they're going to take the slower, like, late game approach of things. You're not fully a fan. Why is that?
I just think you miss windows, you miss opportunities in these early portions of the game, right?
Sure.
Like, this is a lot of farm that Mars is just committing to get to an item that is doing stuff for his hero, but not necessarily a lot for his team.
Yeah.
And this Thunder lineup is always going to try and take these 5-on-5s with the sustain that they have. Like, they have two incredibly tanky heroes, a boat run buff and this Pugna. When you're just playing for yourself, maybe they just don't care about you in the fight, right? They sustain through your spells. It's a question of what are your items doing for your team. Especially BKB, just first item on Mars. It just feels like it lacks a little bit of jumper damage to
Celery. Once again, just kind of like running into the enemy, and this time around, it's going to allow Boom to be able to jump the backline hero, quickly deal with Pandamoon. Actually, maybe not so quickly. Spear completely whiffs 3 heroes, and Ace is going to pay the ultimate price for that one, as the Timbersaw is causing some serious issues for his HP pool. Boom does take the mid tower with the help of the Dark Troll Summoner, but still a bad fight for Gaming Gladiators, especially after, we didn't talk about it, but the pick-off we saw with Dyrachyo on the bottom lane. So Thunder Predator
really gonna hurt.
Yeah.
This is another objective Kaz gets to join early here. He's caught up in levels. Now he's going to start accelerating to his BKB. That is the real timing for Thunder to potentially take a fight into an early Roshan this game. I think it would really be great for their map. And I don't think Gladiators are that good at, again, contesting the 5-on-5s as they choose to force it.
Yeah. Nice attempt for Matthew, just blind arrow, seeing if he could scout Dyrachyo. Probably wouldn't even be able to kill him even if it did hit. More backdooring going on. It's nasty skeletons.
I also do want to say, this kind of meta is very BKB-centric just because of the past buffs on that item that we saw. It's just so much less punishing to buy this item earlier in games now because the duration stays up higher. And, I mean, the item still gives you something, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So, it's not like you're buying an empty item purely for utility. It's an item that's going to scale. You're going to want to get it in most games at some point. But just being able to buy first item on a lot of these heroes in this meta is defining it in a certain degree.
Spear trying to stop him from getting the pull timing. Doesn't actually stop him, though, and is going to be pulled back into the Timbersaw. This Kunkka Timber combo is always pretty nice. X just kind of setting up free damage for the Timbersaw. Celery, once again, playing aggressively on the enemy side of the map. Deals with a ward on the high ground.
How does he always end up here?
I don't know, but...
this is his spot or what?
Yeah, I mean... Next time, he'll have a Glimmer Cape for it, but without that Glimmer Cape, he will be dying again ever so slowly. It does cause a lot of time and attention.
It's a
Bates grip. Oh, this could be really big. This Luna's just going to get bursted down unless Pandamoon can keep him alive. The ult's into the arrow, though. The turnaround with the Eclipse, the Nightmare save could only do so much there. They're going to pull back Tofu as well, and Bakaza's went from almost dying, but then gets bailed out by his 2 supports just in time.
That was his instant BKB usage, whereas what we've seen is Ace, he's gotten killed twice trying to get to his. So in a game that seems to be really focused on how are you going to use these BKB timings to gain an advantage for the rest of your team, Thunder definitely eking out the better in that exchange.
Certainly.
This is just the strength of Pugna. I'm not even sure they get that kill entirely, but Pugna doesn't make it close.
Yeah. Now, that was a lot of attention to the top lane, and I checked over the other side of the map. There's Dyrachyo. He's got his Battle Fury complete, so his farm is speeding up quite dramatically.
Ace is caught again. He still doesn't have his BKB.
Oh,
it's flying out.
He is probably going to die here, as the Chakram should burn him up, but at the same time, Boom is going to be able to go for Pandamoon. They're going to try and deal with the Pugna, but the Decrepify is slowing things down.
And
this
he's
is the
halberded.
first use of the BKB. He's halberded as well. He can't actually kill anything here, and Sacred is just going on a full run of whatever heroes he can find. Celery couldn't complete his Tifi. Tofu does manage to get past the tier 2, so he's going to be okay. Dyrachyo immediately going for the split.
Kaz is looking at it.
Yeah, why not?
This is what I was saying. This BKB Luna, you win a fight, you go in that pit. This is a decent timing Thunder's just taking full advantage of the BKB that Gaimin got punished for trying to go to on this bar. This build really backfired for Ace, I think, this game. He just got Omega punished trying to get to it.
Yeah.
And that was also Storm BKB.
Oh,
like
no.
the first usage, so...
I didn't see it, but he actually got the BKB in that fight.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He was flying it out, and he popped it right as he died, too. So that was like one of the quickest uses of BKB that did nothing.
Oh, dear. Oh, that's not great. Well, 5K lead for Thunder Predator. They're feeling great. They've got an Aegis, a BKB on Luna, so this is like prime time to just start demolishing towers and taking map control away. Gaimin Gladiators do have one of the, I would say, one of the carries that's better at dealing with this in Monkey King, just because he's so elusive, but as I say that, maybe they've just caught him here. Timbersaw committing. He tries to go for the trickery dodge onto the boat, doesn't get it. Rest of Thunder Predator lining up, get the kill, put the pressure on the tier 2 tower.
This is why you shouldn't disrespect this Dark Mago.
Oh, look at this. They're going to have another one. Celery. Matthew is already hunting. He's like, there's got to be a hero somewhere around here. Back over to mid. Boom, 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 boom. Hello.
He got caught on his TP zip out, I guess.
Oh, no.
Just miscalculation. The tips come out.
So
psychological damage.
He did a fountain zip, right?
Yeah.
With the TP and then...
Did not plan it perfectly.
Yikes. Now Ace has been hit by the arrow, fortunately. He's got his BKB complete, so if he really wants to, he could BKB
doesn't
TP
want it.
out. No, he really doesn't want to use that charge.
Feels like Thunder just everywhere.
Yeah,
they got that one fight mid into the Roche, not looked back.
I'd like, because the other option is, can they get punished? We're going to see.
This is a numbers fight, though. Only 3 here from Thunder.
They have the Aegis on because they're going to focus on the Timbersaw first. With the Fiend's Grip surrounded by the Wukong's command, it's a lot of damage, and Panda Moo's heal is not going to be good enough to save him. Because he's going to be forced to use his BKB, and with the Moonlight Shadow, they are going to be able to get away. So while they do get a punish on Thunder Awaken, it's not a massive one.
I want to say this Bakaz guy took the tome, man.
I saw that too. He had the tome delivered to him.
Disgusting. Actual disgusting.
You know, I really like Bakaz as a carry, but that does, you know, he drops a few points for me for doing something like that, you know?
I feel like he went down and up at the same time for me. I mean, I would be mad if I was on his team, but
as an observer, it's a Chad move.
Yeah, it's a Chad move for sure. It's like, you guys don't need XP if I 1v5 the game.
I mean, it's actually true. Both of his supports are level 12, so...
Yeah, they're not too sad this game, but...
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of 4 players in the world who... They're sitting in that fountain, spam clicking the tome when the timer's hitting there.
Yeah. BKB is being flown out for Dyrachyo right now, and he's going to have Scotty as his next item. I think that... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the Scotty timing is when you start feeling a lot better about this matchup against Luna.
Definitely. But it's a question of how far ahead or behind are you?
Sure.
Because is an entire item ahead in multiple levels.
I mean, are they even going to survive the 10 minutes they need to farm up a Scotty?
Yeah, that's the bigger questioning.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
They're doing a good job of routing the lanes and keeping the net worth even, but they're losing objectives and potentially a lot of vision. Did get some decent wards out in
Zewl's Mirana is just being an absolute terror. Because Celery's just not getting to play the normal Enchantress game where you just kind of like run around to the enemy side of the map, go unpunished.
They're going to quick smoke after that, try and find something else here. Dyrachyo might break this.
Doesn't quite hit that timing. They slip past each other. Thunder Predator, they've already spotted it. They ping, he was charging his, what is it called? Primal Spring.
Sacred has a blink, so he can blink cut tree here very fast.
Oh, can they get this timing?
Might
They're
arrow
gonna throw
for
out
him.
the arrow, see if they can get the vision, and it lands perfectly right as Dyrachyo was looking for. He gets on the BKB, but I'm not sure if he has the sustain. He's not going to be able to Jingu stacks in time. Not enough heal there. Boom. Also looked like he got poked at by Panda and because of course
Tofu.
nothing there. Tofu gets caught as well. They are just
so much
bleeding
damage.
out to Thunder Predator.
I mean, they're in full rat mode. Thunder Predator have brought their traps.
They really have. Glue traps, cheese everywhere. They've got the full kit and caboodle.
They're doing a nice job of bringing the right heroes forward in these ganks. You don't want to run around with everybody, and you definitely don't want to run around with the wrong people for these setups.
Yeah.
You want to let the Luna still maintain control of the map, but bring the correct amount of disables and damage just to perfectly execute these small ganks. They're finding the openings and getting it done.
Well, that's going to be the last remaining Tier 2 tower. That's going to go down for Gaimin Gladiators, and they're very rapidly going to be left in a situation where most of their heroes are going to be stuck inside their base. And maybe it's maybe Ace or maybe Dyrachyo can go out and push out one lane, but
Dire's top tower is
that's kind of
under
it.
attack.
This game is basically in Thunder's control. They're playing for the next Roche, the Scotty on the Luna, and potentially AC on Kunkka. That is kind of their game-ending window with those next set of items here. As long as they play for that, keep the lead they have, maintain their ward vision, they're going to be in good shape. And Gladiators can kind of feel this. They want to make something happen here. Thunder giving them the respect and backing up. So Magoo, Mago, I still call him that.
Yeah. Fair enough. Lead out with the stun. Oh no, the spear actually didn't land. They had the feed script though. They had the feed script with Wukong's command surrounding him. He's trying to get away. And he's actually going to be able to get out. He's hasted. Oh, with the rest of the BKB and the haste, he's getting some distance now. And if they're not careful, they're going to overextend himself. They have the Eclipse going down. The Nightmare Save once again is there. They're going to throw out their arena. Ace commits with his BKB because responds with the same, delivering the damage back over to Dyrachyo and Ace, who see that this is not a winning engagement.
Sacred
they retreat.
Sacred
wants to go in. He does get pushed out of his Timber Chamber. The pullback off the X is enough to be able to get that kill. Next, it's going to be Boom who's targeted. He does manage to zip himself away. Thunder Predator look for more. They're going to spot Tofu in the trees, and he will be cut down in those same forest. 10,000 net worth lead now.
Boom's going back in the back.
Wait, what? Boom went back in? He gets
No
that kill.
BKB.
He had a ton of
Feeling
mana,
it.
I guess. Celery. He's going to be left behind, though. Oh, the TP out.
Is
Do they
he,
have
though?
it? Oh, they barely cut him down in time. Sacred had just enough burst damage there.
Dire's
And they actually cut the mid wave. So with that glyph, killing the creep, they're actually going to jump in with this
a
one.
lot of
Oh, what a
damage.
combination. Pull back into the Boundless Strike, and they finish off the carry. Because is dead. Now Boom is going to look for a little bit more. And you know what it was? He got a double damage rune while he was making those plays earlier.
Very cheeky. Scrappiness coming out from Gladiators there. A very nice sequence from Boom off the back end of that fight.
Oh, the
Dyrachyo.
Centaur blocked him in. It blocked him inside of the trees, set Dyrachyo up for the kill. Dude, Gaimin Gladiators, man, they are getting real ratty. They are scrapping this one out with Thunder Predator now.
The burst that came out here was just insane off the back of that double damage. Getting the Jingu, getting the slap.
Meanwhile, back inside the game, Boom has actually jumped in deep trying to finish off Sacred. Doesn't quite get him. Sacred got a Timber Chain back into the base. So an overextension this time is Gaimin Gladiators. Their scrappiness may have just got them caught in a
BKB
bad,
on Monkey.
bad situation. Dyrachyo's dead. Sacred comes back. He said, "You were looking for me, huh?" Well, they'll get the kill, but at the same time, 2 cores are already dead. And I'm not sure if Gaimin Gladiators can complete this fight. Mago's going to try and fight this one out, but the Fiend's Grip is going to cause some issues.
Yule's
Matthew,
cancel.
he's going to be able to Yule's cancel. The Spear's not going to be there fast enough, so they're going to turn and kill Matthew if they can. The last shot
Oh, he
comes
could've
in, and the
toggled sleep.
Moonlight Shadow isn't going to be good enough. Oh yeah, he also could have used that sleep.
I think he was pinging it after he died. He's like,
No.
oh, that could have been a Reddit clip right there, but I missed it.
That's the important part. Not whether or not I live and my team wins the game, but the Reddit clip that could have been.
We all know what these players play for, and Dark Mago just cleaning up the Enchantress on the back end of that, pushing him towards that Assault Cuirass. Which, again, this is all kind of this pre-Roche period that Gaimin Gladiators have to eke as much out as they can to potentially contest that.
That was very awkward. What does the graph say? Because this was just a prolonged pick-off and a pick-off in a team fight.
I mean, even after all of that 3 or 4 minute sequence, the gold difference did not really change.
Yeah.
Decent amount of levels going Gladiators' way, though, off that Luna kill mid, which happened, feels like 10 minutes ago, but that's just the pace of this game. And a decent sequence for them. A little bit of an overextension. And Boom just got arrowed out there. He had BKB. This was just Matthew outplaying him. That is kind of the benefit of Mirana versus Storm. Like, anytime your BKB outs, he can leap in, he can use you. Instant setup and you're done.
They've got the Scotty, they've got the AC, and you said they were also
time.
playing for this next Roshan. So
It's all coming together.
very important that this team fight, that this smoke play works out and run into Tofu.
Nice Hub Hail Award.
They're gonna find that pickoff.
That's Roche problem.
Yeah, I mean, Gaimin. Whoa, they immediately buy back. They have that on Bane.
It's gonna have to be a good jump from Boom. Duracho needs to be careful about the potential high ground vision. Dark Mago is the high ground vision.
He is. He's using the spider legs to just sit up there.
Roche is gonna die fast though, and
Oh,
that's
they
a
actually
good
find
jump.
the opening. The Mirana is a good pickoff. Gaimin Gladiators are going to be super happy with that one. And Thunder Predator, they're going to be left in a situation. Do they try and finish off the Roshan, or do they try and take the team fight? If they go for the Roshan, there's the risk of the Storm zip in. Boom. A little bit of a stun there. Ace actually gets a pretty nice arena. The boat's going to be able to come out. Boomu is being held in place. He gets off the BKB. He's now going to be focusing down some of the line. Picaz is trying to run down some heroes with the Eclipse, but Duracio playing inside of the Wukong's command while Boom still looks for the squishy heroes
Duracho no
farther north.
BKB anymore though.
He's stuck right now, and they are going to take their time. The spear pushing away Picaz's, but the rest of the damage is coming in. Nice boundless strike hit onto the 2 cores, and a defensive force staff gives him away. Dark Mago is really, really low.
Who is stopping Picaz right now?
Picaz is running down heroes. Yeah, his nukes are just finishing off hero after hero. Double kill for him as he finishes up those last little creeps and goes for the Roshan. Looks like Boom
more
actually had a
buys.
TP back.
And he's trying to get back this Roche. Gladiators know this Aegis is theoretically probably victory for Thunder if they give it. It's refusing to give it up, but this is not in contest without your Mars.
I mean, this is very all in from them, and
Just gonna be a wasted buyback, it looks like.
yeah, it is.
So even more economic damage coming out the back of this. That's a fight where Matthew, he was just happy to tank that initiation with his buyback to that Dire Shrine, abusing the Dire advantage a little bit, making sure nothing crazy happens with one of his cores getting jumped first.
Boom, a little low on mana. When he makes this large jump, Picaz is actually going to be in a position to punish. He's going to have to use BKB, but he got the Scotty hit the slowdown.
Oh, he missed another one.
Oh, man. If he hit that second one, there's a small chance they catch up to him there. They actually had an Aghanim Scepter on Sacred, so they really might have been able to run him down.
Yeah, he had that last fight. He threw out 2 Talkums, got gripped, and then lost all his mana. But in general, it's a very powerful item. And again, if this fight goes longer than the Monkey and Storm BKB, they are going to get stunned and shredded super fast.
Nope, the glyph to protect the wave. So Thunder Predator really want to force this right now. And 4 minutes on the Aegis, so they could have taken their time, but they feel like there's no time to waste. They want to go right now. X, defensive nightmare, trying to dodge the pullback. Doesn't quite get it, but at the same time, Mago's in really, really deep with this one. He's
stuck in this.
by the, oh, no! The grip. He is held in. Panda Moo's actually keeping him alive right now. He's going to commit his life for that one, but Boom, no, he's going to be able to catch up to him. At the same time, Boom, he barely zips out. A sliver of HP is what's left for him, and the rest of Thunder Predator are now on full-out retreat. Oh, Dark Mako, that was a bit questionable positioning there, my friend.
Dark Mago giveth, and he taketh away. It was such a bold and crazy move on that sideline, trying to find the monkey in the tree.
Yeah.
Trying to abuse the spider legs. He's been cheeky with it, but
Yeah.
sometimes the spider legs betray you, and gripped under a Wukong where his team can't even get there. That's generally not the way you want to take high grounds.
No, I don't think so. And it's a shame because they had this Aegis to work with, so they could have just very much chilled with the Luda hitting.
They're going to see how strong it is here.
Yeah, they're going to be able to get the spear onto the Mirana and look for more. Boom has plenty of mana to work with, so Thunder Predator, these 2 cores, one of them's going to get caught in this situation. Sacred, he's just no way out here. Okay, so they go from 2, like, going for the high ground push and potentially looking for an ending game engagement. Oh, Bakaz is actually playing around
There's
his
a
ward.
gem?
He does have a gem, and that's going to get
Because
dropped.
you monster.
He picks up the gem, continues to hold around his ward, and he's going to TP back. Man, Bakaz is so good. He's so good.
That was actually insanely high value because that was a huge fight win for Gladiators, and they're going to hope to de-ward some of these high ground obs off the back of that. But Bakaz says, I'll take that, thank you very much.
And like, he had an Aegis, so, like, the chances of him being punished in that situation are incredibly low. Especially finding the Bane, he could just BKB TP out no matter what.
I mean, I actually think it's pretty high. Like, if he gets slept there, he will die off the spear stun, and when he comes back, he gets gripped.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's looking for even more. This guy is just fearless, man.
He really is. He's trying to stop Dyrachyo from being able to jump away. He's using the constant beams.
He's just going in 1v5,
he's gonna have to try and go for the Wukong's man. Bakaz committing to try and get the kill, but the spear back. What a save from Ace. Boom. Deletes the little helper that is Panda Moo. As Bakaz is, they don't necessarily want to commit to him. After all, he's got that Aegis, so Boom's gonna just zip out, use the BKB to deal with the X, and full out retreat here. Jesus, man, that was so close. Bakaz has almost managed to work that one.
It's a large net worth swing for Gladiators. Does not feel like it the way Bakaz plays, I'll tell you that much. This guy is fearless. He's just going in. His Timbersaw's dead. His Mirana's dead. His Kunkka's stuck in base. Can't even get there. Gladiators have potential to bring their full lineup down there. But he gets to force the BKBs.
Not going to go with the Scott. He actually completes a Daedalus after the Aghanim Scepter that we've been seeing, and he's going to go Satanic next item.
I mean, this Monkey King is powering up. He's level 25 too, so
yeah.
Mega Ring on top of this Ags. It's a lot of monkey statues to deal with. Just how strong is Admiral's realm at this point?
I'm going to say not strong enough. Speaking of which, he's trying to go Scythe of Ice, because Boom, as you pointed out in the draft, has had a pretty free game in that regard. Meanwhile, hold up. Boom's going a Revenant Brooch. I mean, Luna and Timber are high armor heroes.
Not going. He has it.
Oh, he has it.
This item is an expensive item. He's going to buy out for it.
Jeez.
This is like an Ags and a half of an item. It
Bottom
could be
lane
really
push.
powerful, though.
Wukong's man being threatened. He's going to drop it here. A big, big command ring, but the Ace has already called it. He wants to leave. Dyrachyo fleeing through the trees. Should be okay. Obviously, his support's not quite so much, but I'm going to call that a win, Tofu. You managed to de-ward before you died. Well played. Well played.
There's no Storm Spirit at that push. I think they kind of realized that halfway through and
Yeah, what was that?
get the heck out after. You're not taking that fight any day of the week.
Okay, so now our Pugna, who doesn't have a Glimmer Cape, is just going to 100 to 0 from Boom every time.
I guess that's the plan, yeah. Better than Nullifier on an int hero.
Yeah. I mean, because he could still use it for some of the other heroes like we were talking about, so.
I mean, also just makes your attacks deal magic, so in theory, it's going to do more to this Luna.
Yeah.
Since her magic resistance is lower than physical, but honestly, she got Trickster Cloak too, so amps it up a little. Do you get True Strike, so...
I mean, I'm just going to wait until Panda tries to decrepify an ally and Storm Spirit activates that Revenant's Brooch and starts doing... Because then there's also the Magic Amp as well, factor from being decrepified, so...
Then his team yells at him for not decreping them.
Whoa! Ace! Whew. Smoke, and he just threw out a spear to clear out the neutral creeps, and I think maybe wasn't expecting those heroes that he hit. Celery, that's a big, big torrent. They're going to be able to fish him out.
Gonna have to use the boat here.
He's got the ghost ship fleet.
Oh, he's got the invisible boat because it's summoned off the side of the map.
Yeah. It's coming in through here.
Boom
is actually going to join with it. Okay, he used so much mana. He's going to have to BKB TP out.
I wonder what is... I mean, he got the Aeon disc, I guess.
Dude, look at Bakaz's. How is he here and the rest of his team is still up there?
He's just silver edging around the map, finding whatever he wants. feels immortal, and he pretty much has been this game. But the thing is, if he gets caught in this Wukong, this is not the monkey from the earlier fights. This monkey is stacked now, and
Yeah.
he'll chunk you pretty fast. GG have just done a decent job at stalling this game out, and getting to very late game territory here, almost past 40 minutes. Have to feel like Thunder missed a little bit of their timing here with that big AC Scotty going high ground, where Dark Mago got caught in the side tree line.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now they're gonna have to go late here. It's gonna be a scary tricore to go late versus if this Storm can get to the Ags, and Boom is halfway.
Overwhelming Blink, another 2,400 gold. Aghanim's being built by Tofu. We'll see if he actually manages to get it here. Force Staff, Glimmer Cape, and Medallion. He's actually going to Solar Crest. He still values that item. Good for him.
Not one we see a lot nowadays.
Yeah.
The other big Ags is Tofu. This is a 4 Bane.
Yeah.
This ain't your 5 Bane. Although he is last in net worth, so that probably doesn't mean much. But you know,
I'll say you can apply those numbers. It doesn't make it true though.
he is on his way to an Ags, which is a grossly broken item in my opinion if he can get to it. This is a nice high ground ob.
Oh no, the missed spear from Ace. They're still going to be able to kid Vandas. Again, can't decrepify or anything. The scythe went down though, and the torrent
torrent.
up. Oh, what was that? He got pushed out of it. Celery saves him from the incoming boat kill. Because is from behind though. Oh my goodness, he pops out with the Eclipse Boom. Quick reaction, already jumps over to help kill Matthew. They do manage to get that one. Because has got the one kill, yes, but the Eclipse now worn out. He's going to man fight against Duraccio. They do have a Satanic on him, and he's trying to keep himself alive with it, but it's not good enough. Because is actually doing too much. The Scotty's cutting down his regen, and it's a triple for him, while Sacred ran down one more.
That man fight was not even close. I mean, of course, Because has the backup of his Kunkka there and some other effects.
Yeah.
But that's kind of your damage test, and didn't look great.
No.
Very disjointed fight. They had that high ground observer, which was a great start from them, but the spear misses the Pugna. And after that, it's going to be rough, because now you're going to have to find this Pugna with other spells, and it just forces so much committal out of the Storm. Bane gets caught on the side. Very awkward positioning for them, and it just gives Pakaz a free fight, and it feels like if this Luna gets to go to town, there's not much that's going to stop her.
So the Storm Spirit did clear out the creep wave, barely. And one Siege Wagon did die. So the backdoor protection slows things down a bit. Eventually it's going to run out though.
And there's no tree line for Dark Mago to throw himself into this time, so you're going to have to take a real head-on fight.
That's true. Boom. Oh no, we got psyched again. He's in trouble.
Got torrented.
Where is the Force Staff to be able to save him this time? He went way too far. Okay, buyback. He's actually still going to go for it here. Do they have the vision? They have the detection? Because is actually at half health here. It's not too bad, but Ace, he's not going to be able to get anything off here. Just gets caught by a mini stun and then shredded by the double chakrams.
Was this the fight to take when your monkey's still dead here?
Well, I'm going to say, based off of Gaimin Gladiators losing the game off of it, I'm going to say no, it wasn't the fight to take.
I think you're in stall mode. I mean, 1 Rax, who cares? You're in a 40-minute game.
Yeah.
Just stall the waves, wait for your monkey. Just getting caught there.
They're going to be behind the Timbersaw. Sacred, the Fiend's grip actually does manage to go out on the Dark, but at the same time, they did have the Lucent Beam. They finished off the Timbersaw, yes, but they're actually going to come back in and finish off the Bane. Mago using that Spider Legs to be able to get in there. And he'll be good to get out. No, Duracio's going to chase in. They're going to go for Kaz. They might just be able to finish him off. There's no save there. He dies. Dark, he's going to fall as well. Matthew's going to get chased after by a monkey and a Storm Spirit. Your lips, they may not be enough. You can't. Oh, they're actually going to buy back up because. Oh,
how did he not cut the tree?
How did he keep that jump going?
Gaimin,
if he cuts
please.
down the tree, if he cuts down that tree, he's dead because of the bots too and Pakaz's. And if Duracio dies, he would have had buyback, but still it would have been Thunder probably forcing that buyback out of him. Insanely close.
I feel like that tree got cut, but I'm not the arbiter, I guess. And that is a buyback from Pakaz, but he will get the reward of a Roshan at full Aghanims. He instant eats it, no deliberation. He knows who is the Chad of this game. And it's
really
time to
is.
go throwing, boys.
35,000 net worth for him. And he is ready to end the game. And what better hero to do it than a Luna off these tier 4s? Oh, what a big agony!
They have a Boundless?
They have the Wukong's command. They don't have the follow-up stun just yet, but they do manage to catch the Luna finally. Life 1. Dead. Life 2. Pull back into an arrow. Oh no, Dyrachyo! He thought he was going to be able to take this. And maybe he's okay. BKB Satanic keeping him alive now for
Luna's
now.
Arena.
Ace in the back. He gets a beautiful arena. Actually hits the spear onto the Luna. At the same time, Mago's being saved up by Pandamu, who is actually quite low. Look at all these heroes so low, but Gaimin Gladiators haven't been able to focus down a Series 1. But now, boom, comes in, finishes off two who do not have buyback. Gaimin Gladiators. That was their darkest hour, but they have a chance still.
2 tier 4s go down. It's a Monkey King buyback. How does Pakaz get out there? That arena looks so good, but the Monkey died trying to engage into there. That's still going to be a win for Thunder, but at a heavy cost because this game is once more stalled out. And Gaimin Gladiators are looking to push their advantage. No buyback on this Kunkka. They know it. This is a potential throne push from them.
It really is. They are just all-inning down the mid lane right now.
One good storm pull can end this game because they have the Boundless follow. That previous fight, it was on CD for 2 more seconds.
Combine that with the 25 talent as well. The AoE damage starts going nuts.
They see Pakaz.
Oh, they see Pakaz? Ooh, okay.
Detection.
They don't have any detection, so he's going to be able to slip away into the shadows.
They're going buildings, not throne here.
They are. They could have had the opportunity. Backdoor protection is going to wear out with the mid lane coming in soon. Matthew throws out the arrow, lands on Dyrachyo, but a two-man hole comes in for the Storm Seer. It's Sacred trying to finish off the Monkey King, but he gets off the BKB Satanic, and now the turn gets off the Wukong's command. It's full-out retreat for the rest of Thunder, while boom, what a spear! Once again, Ace finds the arena on the back line, shreds out Thunder. They don't have their Luna. They have to stop these heroes now, but a pull once again, boom, boom, boom! These hits just keep coming, and he solidifies the game, brings it back for Gaimin Gladiators. They will make the comeback in what seemed like what all was lost just 5 minutes ago. Gaimin Gladiators will turn and take game 1.
And they're definitely smiling after that one. They got gifted a couple opportunities there. I don't know if they should have had